Hello, Tiki Gray here to make a response video to Fleur's two replays that he uploaded, which he named Owl Bullshit and Bullshit Owl. So let's go look at what he said in the chat real quick since he uploaded this during discussion on the Pocket Watch Discord. Where is it? If after that someone tells me that Owl's balanced, I'm uninstalling. Well, there's a couple. It's for different reasons in each replay. The first reason is that he's playing Wolf Snake Owl, or Wolf Owl Snake, however you want to say it, which is like a completely different thing than just Owl, as in this is like 10 times more strong and like crushes everything. Now, why is it unbalanced? Like, there's so much talk about. Okay, so let's go over why it's unbalanced real quick. Oh, you can beat this deck sometimes if the opponent doesn't have a pocket mill or good terrain. It's like, yay. No, that's actually wrong. It's completely misleading and stupid, actually. Yeah, sure, you can beat it if you have like a dedicated certain type of timing push deck, like a Squizzard tier 2 blob or something. Now, if you want to try any other styles, like, you know, if you want to play the 99% of the other part of the game and 99% of other types of playing the game, like say this deck, oh, you just automatically lose. You get like, this deck never beats this deck unless it's like a 2 mil, unless you manage to get like some sort of crazy contain off. Like, this deck's not gonna beat Wolf Fallacy. Unless it's early. It's never gonna beat Wolf Owl Snake. Once, like... Okay, it's never gonna beat Wolf Owl Snake unless something really weird happens early game where Wolf Owl Snake player messes up. And this deck gets an advantage. So let's look at this. He built an MG for some unfathomable reason. Maybe Toads, I don't know. Oh, very nice pig snipe. This is a lizard there, did a poor micro, but whatever. Well, it wasn't microing it, so. Well, Fleur is ahead because he's second mill and farms. So losing this pig honestly doesn't matter. See, I really don't like this MG because if he had 12 lizards right now, he could just kill all the shrills and kill like 2 more pigs and like the game be over. Since he'll just keep on running in. Now he's building snakes. I don't know why. He did not see anything from Fleur to make him build snakes. Okay, now he's building artillery. Just put the artillery like right here. Or like one tile behind the front line and put some MGs. There's no reason to keep it so far back. Like, he has 9 lizards beat 9 shrills in open terrain. Plus there's MGs. It's like, why are you building it so far back? Obviously, Fleur is taking the eco lead he had and making it super strong now, so the game is basically over. I mean, the game's been over with these decks, but let's just speed this up. So I try to use this can try to Squizzard it to death. That's not gonna work. Fleur is playing ridiculously greedy. All Fleur has is really 12 skills, and R22 could go in right now and kill everything if he wanted. Like, he should have sold artillery going. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Like, why the fuck would you build an MG? Like, yeah, now he's going in. But I mean, tier 3 is already building. Fleur put down more tier 1 protection. Like, all this needed to happen like a minute ago. Like, right when he, like, this push is coming way too late, and now the wolf's out, so it's super GG. Oh my god. At least it's only 1 owl. Maybe if the Mice Wave like killed itself on the fortifications, R22 has a chance, but that was not intelligent. He also needs a lot more lists here. I don't know why he's killing the mill and not killing the tier 3. Now you might be asking, wait, this game looks close. Well, it looks close because Fleur went like double owl boar and just supply blocked himself on one owls for like 2 minutes. And never built any skunks. Like, and they literally spawned like 10 feet away from each other. Like, Fleur is playing this in like the most greedy, ridiculously greedy, in a not great way possible. Okay, now he's 2 outs, so he's like, R22 is definitely screwed. Because there's no way, like, see, this is like fucking 30 mice, so. And those have 3 DPS. Oh, those lizards were stupid, because, like, they have Swift, you can't just run through the mice, you're gonna kill all your units. He should have just stayed behind the MGs. Like, he still would have lost the game, but this would have been, staying behind the MGs would have been better. Surrenders. So yeah, Wolf Owl Snake is like super bullshit since it shuts down 99% of decks and styles of gameplay. And even then, when you play like the one timing push way, okay, there's basically 2 ways you can fight. You can do a timing push where you have to kill the second mill, which the map has to allow that, or you can try to defend with tons of economy and mass falcons and other units. But that also requires good terrain for defending, like preferably like having high ground. And hopefully a choke point or something. Maybe a mill to hide behind, but yeah. Now we get to this game. Okay, spoiler alert. Fleur plays horribly here. Just can't say that much. This isn't Owls being OP, this is Fleur playing awful. Okay, so he does. I didn't see when he scouted, but honestly, it's a lone pig. Like, if you have a lone pig, I mean, I go 5 farm Warren basically every game now if I don't have a defense. And if the map isn't good for defense when I do have the defense. So I don't have to worry about shit like this. But if you have a lone pig like this, you might as well just assume the opponent's gonna 4-farm you, because this is such a good opportunity to 4-farm when there's just this one pig. The other problem... Yeah... We should have maybe positioned his Lawrence a little different, because if the Skrills just spawned better, he would have held there. That was 3 lizards for a pig, but it's like 3 farms versus 4 farms, so that's really, really, really bad. Okay, so now all Raton needs to do to win is go 8 farm skunk. Or that gives him very, very good odds of winning, I should say. But he's building more lizards for some unfathomable reason. Okay, so now Fleur is going more Skrills. Then this happens, which is awful. So, like, if he just had 2 skunks, like, he will just be crushing these fights so hard. Like, maybe, I guess Fleur can react with tier 2, but he's already behind. So what happens? Like, a bunch of lizards show up with 2 skunks, and let's say Fleur probably has 1 tier 2 at most. If he scouts and puts as his own tier 2 Warren reaction, since it's later Warren, he's already behind. Oh yeah, so Fleur does this extremely interesting counter push that was never gonna work, because I mean, I don't know if Fleur ever scouted actually. Like, he just scouted then, but maybe he didn't scout the mass lizards. But I mean, it was pretty obvious Raton wasn't going tier 2. He's on lizard Warrens. I mean, maybe he thought he had more economy instead of going in one base all in like this, which is crazy. Yeah, so all these lizard pushes are really not working, because lizards don't work in the bases. Then he does it again. Like, ouch. This is causing me lots of pain. It's 4 lizards for a used pig, pretty much. I guess not completely used, but still. So now at this point, Fleur is obviously super far ahead. Like, he could just push across the map and, like, kill Raton if he goes around the MG. Honestly, even with the MG, he still has enough units to push. Because this is a choke point, so the lizards are going to have so much trouble finding tiles. Like, if he just pushed right now, or pushed even before the self, Fleur will just win. For one thing. And now Raton's teching into skunks. Because, like, if he can get the skunk switch off, then he's safe against this Skrill Horde. Fleur is also going skunks. Okay, so now he scouts and now he's pushing, which is good. Like, ouch. Okay, he is microing the Skrill, is good. Oh, the skunk's gonna die to the MG. He should save the skunk, please. Save the skunk, save the skunk. Okay, the skunk's gonna die. I guess he did kill the pig, but... Oh, okay. Okay, that was Skrilless. Well, at this point, I mean... Yeah, Fleur is basically ridiculously far ahead. It's... Like... Raton has 240 food on the field. With 60 more food building, so let's say 300 food. Fleur has... a lot more than that. But like a ridiculous amount more. Plus, it's also per skunk from Raton, which is like actually useless. Because Raton, or because Fleur can just build a couple lizards, like just build 9 liz and go kill all these pigs. And just don't stay in the skunk gas. Then the skunks don't do anything. So for some reason this happens, like, Fleur just decides to suicide the skunks. So he actually does somehow manage to snipe off 1 skunk and only lose like 1 skill for it. Because skunks are actually really not good. They should just move out of the gas. So per skunk, I should say, is really not good. Okay, so... Wait, did he ever scout? Okay, so he did scout the owl. So, first things first, like, he was obviously playing on owl after this game because he uploaded the replay saying owl bullshit. Well, if you suicide 180 food, I mean, that's on you. That's not the owl being OP. But regardless, Fleur is still super far ahead, and this is still a very easily winnable game for him, honestly. Especially because of the eco difference. What you want to do is tech switch in the Falcon Cam, Falcon Cam Skunk. Or even just Falcon Skunk is fine. Cams aren't really necessary. Like, you're okay defending against owls, but they can't really chase well because they just get tritted really quickly. And skunks hold fine anyway, so. And so I just going Mass Lizard, which is really, like, why would you go Master 1 against Owl and 4 skunks? That's just gonna destroy all of your tier 1 very quickly. So, what Fleur could do is just put some tier 2, go up farms here. Then he just runs in with the Liz and goes and kills. Ideally, he kills these 4 farms. But just finishing off these 5 farms with Lizard would also be good if you just go around. Because, like, if you just find out where the owl is and go not there. I have no idea what the fuck this lizard movement is. So yeah, all the Skrills died. Yep. I mean, yeah, that wasn't gonna work. If he had a couple, if he had like 21 Liz, maybe. But yeah, he's just kind of like throwing away all his units for that. Yeah, this isn't Alice being LP. Just don't throw away all your units. Okay, now he's summoning skunks. He's going cams, which is not good. Okay, since it's only Skunk Owl from Ratone right now, you could honestly just defend with Warrens against the mice. Since you can't focus fire mice, so you just put your Warrens in front. Just give up the campfire, honestly. It's kind of, you don't need to keep it. Just don't bother. It's not worth it. It's already made its money. It's already paid for itself, so it's really whatever. Just put like some Warrens down here. Do some tech switching. Do some eco. You can hold this so easily. Like, just that Fleur did this super crazy attack that obviously wasn't going to work. And even, like, imagine if Ratone moved out and you just have some Warrens in front and some, like, Skunks and Falcons. And you just go around with, like, 12 Liz and kill everything. Like, kill all these farms, or kill all these farms, whatever order you want to do it. You don't even need to do fancy stuff for the lizards. Just go eco and tech up here. Like, Fleur was so far ahead, he just threw away his advantage. Like, yeah. Like, there's honestly, like, okay, there's just so, like, you can defend really, you can just hold an eco really easily. You can also just base race if you really wanted to. Like, if you really, okay, let's say by the time he sold off the skunks, it was starting to look really bad for Fleur since he had thrown away so much stuff. You can still base race. I don't know why he's trying to fight the owls still. Like, let's go like 21 Liz and base race or something. I don't know. Keep some skrills back at the mill to help hold it, I guess, but otherwise it's base race. I would like to point out, owls are really nice in base race situations, actually, but that's a separate video, and it's not really applicable here, honestly. I mean, it's semi-applicable, but Ratone would have to move out. Like, okay, owls are. It's just that you can move owls separately, and the mice go do something in a base race situation, and owls can keep on moving. But I mean, Ratone would just have more mills and kill the mills much faster if you just went mass Liz, since you would have 21 Liz versus like 8 mice, since skunks don't damage buildings. Oh, obviously now at this point. I mean, well, at this point the game's been over since, yeah. You could still try it though. Like, go send the 9 Liz over here, and send like the 2 cams over here. I don't know, do something. Don't sit in your base though. So he did take up the 4 Falcons, which, oh yeah, that's another really obvious thing that I forgot that didn't occur to me. Ratone was on Skunk Owl for like a solid couple minutes. He could have just built a Falcon and won the game. That's also a possibility. Even now, if he just had 4 Skunks, 4 Falcons, like all of Ratone's lizards just die, then he has nothing that shoots up. It's, yeah. Yeah, there's a million ways Fleur could have won this. And that will be the end of this video.